You are closer than you think. Sometimes, we look at our lives and see only the distance we have left to travel. The goals not yet reached. The dreams still waiting in the dark. And in that silence, we forget to look back at how far we have already come. You might not see it, but every single day, you have been growing. Quietly. Subtly. Unnoticed. Like the roots of a tree deepening, stretching, strengthening beneath the surface. Maybe you have had days when it felt like nothing was changing. When you woke up, tried your best, and still felt stuck. But even in those moments, you were learning persistence. You were becoming patient with the process. You were building the strength you did not know you do need. Here is the truth: progress does not always look like a big breakthrough. Sometimes, it looks like just getting out of bed when your mind tells you not to. Sometimes, it is showing up when no one is watching. Sometimes, it is whispering to yourself, "I will try again tomorrow." That is growth. That is progress. And that is how real transformation begins, quietly, and slowly, inside you. Maybe you have compared yourself to others. You see someone achieving what you want faster, louder, bigger. And you wonder why you are still here, waiting. But remember this: flowers bloom at different times. The sun does not rush the seasons. And what is meant for you is not being delayed, it is being prepared. Your journey is not behind. It is unfolding exactly as it should. Every setback, every pause, every detour, they are all shaping you. Because sometimes the long way is not punishment, it is protection. It is the universe teaching you what you need to carry when your time finally arrives. Think of all the moments you thought you could not make it through, and yet, you are still here. Breathing. Standing. Maybe a little bruised, but still moving forward. That is not weakness, that is resilience. That is power in its quietest form. You have carried pain that would have broken others. You have kept going when the world told you to stop. You have held on to hope even when it flickered like a dying candle, and that makes you unstoppable. Here is something most people never tell you. You do not have to have it all figured out right now. You do not need to know exactly where you are going. Life is not meant to be a straight line. It is a winding path of lessons, restarts, and rediscoveries. So breathe. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, learning what you need to learn. Every step you take, no matter how small, still counts. Even a slow step is still movement. Even a pause is still part of the rhythm. You have grown in ways you have not even noticed. You think you are the same person you were last year, but you have changed quietly. Your patience has deepened. Your priorities have shifted. You have learned to let go of things that no longer serve you. That is not standing still. That is becoming. And every time you have doubted yourself, but still kept trying, you proved your courage again. If today feels heavy, it is okay to rest. It is okay to pause. Rest is not quitting, it is refueling. Even the ocean pulls back before its next wave. When you rest, you do not lose progress. You gather strength. You give your heart space to breathe. You remind yourself that you are human, and that is enough. One day, maybe soon, you will look back at this chapter and realize you were never stuck, you were just growing roots. You were being prepared for something greater. And when that time comes, when you finally step into what you have been working toward, it will make sense why it had to take this long. Because you will be ready. Not just for the success, but for the peace that comes with it. So keep going, even when it is slow. Keep believing, even when it is quiet. Keep trusting, even when it is dark. Because light always returns. And one day soon, you will wake up and realize you made it further than you ever thought you could. And you did not even notice because you were too busy growing. You are closer than you think. And you are doing far better than you realize. So take a deep breath. Lift your head. And whisper to yourself, I am still rising. This is your reminder, you do not have to rush the journey. Just trust that step by step, you are becoming everything you were meant to be.